Since it was Carnegie Hall, Andy Kaufman comes out on stage, and he explains to the audience, the opening of the show, and he explains to the audience that how wonderful it is for a performer to play Carnegie Hall. It's a dream come true. And that he remembers as a little boy, he would always tell his grandma,
"Grandma, one day I'm going to be playing in Carnegie Hall." She said, "Oh, come on." I said, "Yep, Grandma, I promise you I'll be in Carnegie Hall, and when that day comes, I'm going to give you the best seat in the house."
And she comes, sweet little lady comes out on stage, takes her a while to walk out there. She's delightful. And Andy said, "Now, when I told you this, you thought I was lying. You thought I'd never make it. Be honest, Grandma."
So anyway, there's my grandma.
Under the makeup, there was an old lady took the makeup off and the wig off, and there was Robin Williams, who sat there for 2 hours in character as Andy's grandma.
In that Carnegie Hall show, you were in fact seeing Robin Williams doing the first Mrs. Doubtfire. But it was exciting. And then after that, the audience is speechless. Then, after that, is when Andy then said,
"Okay, now you've all been very good. Really have. Okay. And I'd like to take you all out for milk and cookies now."
They laughed. They didn't believe him. They thought it was another Andy Kaufman put on.
"The buses will be waiting for you outside. Just follow me. Okay, thank you."
Every person went on that bus. That bus then took them to the New York School of Printing, where we had set up little kindergarten tables.
I gave out cookies and milk. Robin Williams gave out cookies and milk, his mother and father. And the show was great.
Then we had performers there. We had snake charmers and hula girls and
rock bands. He did more wrestling, cookies and milk all night.
Andy finally turns to me and says, "What are we doing?" I said, "Andy, we got to pull the plug." I said, "It's going to cost you an arm and a leg." And he says, "Well, what you doing?" So I'm real quick. I said, "I know. Tell them that was Act 2, that Act 3, that they should go home and get some sleep. Because Act 3 is going to take place tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. at the Staten Island Ferry. Just tell them that."
Tomorrow, the show will be continuing. At the end of the side show, the show we won't go to bed tonight. And the show will continue tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Staten Island Ferry. All right.
So we all go back to our hotel. And around 8 a.m. the next morning, my phone starts ringing. And I'm thinking, I know this is Andy. I know this is Andy. That nobody's going to go down the Staten Island Ferry. They're going to know it was a joke. So we just, a few minutes later, there's a knock, and he's out there by the door. He's in his bathroom, and he's knocking. He says, Bob. So I crack the door open. He says, "What if some people are down there?" I said, "Andy, believe me, nobody's going to be down there." Well, as soon as I closed the door, I started thinking about it. I said, "What if there's one press person there?" So I jump in my clothes, we jump in a cab, and we drive down the Staten Island Ferry. We get in the cab. This was probably the greatest moment for Andy Kaufman, because Andy Kaufman's whole thing was so much reversing the roles, expectation of what the audience is and what the performer is. And the audience had now become the performer for him. We pull up, and there's about 350 people from the night before. Took off from work, they have a big smile on their face, and Andy then proceeded to buy them all a round-trip ticket on the Staten Island Ferry, an ice cream cone, and wrestle any woman who wanted to wrestle him. You don't get higher, you don't get bigger than Carnegie Hall.
I would say Carnegie Hall was the highlight of Andy Kaufman's career.